Good morning and welcome to the Money Matters Morning Show. And today we're still talking about how to remove negative remarks off your credit. And we're going to talk about our tip number 2. And you can catch me here every weekday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Money Matters Morning Show, where we talk all things faith, finances, and the freedom of good credit. And also, if you have a question when it comes to finances, saving, budgeting, debt elimination, or credit, submit your question at bit.ly/asknefr. And yesterday I gave you day 1, tip 1 of this week's topic, how to remove negative remarks off your credit. Now today it's going to be tip 2. Tip 2 is to contact the creditor or the lending institution and tell them about the item that you're disputing. Also, you talk to them and let them understand why you dispute any kind of documentation that you have, or say why it's not yours or that it has been paid and they're reporting it negatively. You also need to submit that to them as well. Also, you can also ask them for a goodwill adjustment, which basically means that they will possibly remove a late payment off your credit reports or forgive late payments from your credit reports if you can submit them a letter explaining what your situation was. Maybe you had some medical condition and you didn't get the bills and you end up paying them late or something like that, something that really happened to you that could cause you to have had late payments and you've been a good long-standing customer and you've been doing right by them for so long, but just had this one situation that happened that kind of got you behind. Also, make sure that you're being sincere in your letters and it's something that is really authentic to what your personal situation is when it comes to actually contacting them and trying to get them to remove a negative remark off your credit report. Make sure you're being sincere in whatever it is that was your situation that caused you to actually be late to that particular creditor. There's many sample letters online, but like I said, just make sure whatever letter you choose to use as a template, make sure it's sincere and it's authentic to your situation and what made you particularly late to that particular credit. So I will see you tomorrow on the Money Matters Morning Show, where we talk all things faith, finances, and the freedom of good credit. And we'll be talking about tip number 3 on how you can deal with removing negative remarks off your credit report. Have a great day. Bye.